You really know it's tough sledding when a team defeats an opponent that was ahead of it in the wildcard standings but still drops down 6 spots on this list. That's exactly what happened to the Pittsburgh Steelers, who defeated the Oakland Raiders on Sunday and now hold one of the 2 AFC wildcard spots. But the problem for Pittsburgh is at quarterback, where it lost Ben Roethlisberger for a few weeks with a foot sprain. The good news for the Steelers is that they have the 2-7 Browns this week, followed by their bye. But after that, it's a murderer's row stretch with games at Seattle, against the Colts, at Cincinnati, and against the Broncos in the following weeks. So in the long run, Pittsburgh may be in trouble. When we look back on the season of the Indianapolis Colts, this may be the week that we point to and say, that's when they got things turned around. Indianapolis secured a huge victory against the Denver Broncos on Sunday and have now cracked the top 10 of this list. The Colt offense seemed to embody a more physical approach under new coordinator Rob Chudzinski, who replaced the fired Pep Hamilton. Indianapolis enjoys its bye this week, so it should continue to hang around in this part of the list, but we'll find out a lot more about the Colts Week 11 when they face the 6-3 Atlanta Falcons. Could the Minnesota Vikings be on the verge of making a playoff push? After a huge victory Sunday against the Rams, Minnesota now sits in a first-place tie in the NFC North and has a legitimate shot to take the division crown. We know, that sounds crazy with quarterback Aaron Rodgers and the Packers sitting up there in Green Bay, but the Vikings will have plenty of chances to make their argument in the second half of the season. The dates to watch are Week 11 at home when the Vikings host the Packers, but the game that should decide the fate of the division comes in the final week of the season when the Vikings travel to Lambeau Field. You might be getting tired of hearing me say this, but the New England Patriots are number 1 on this list and continue to look the part after a dominating victory against the Washington Redskins on Sunday. But it's not all good news for New England, who lost running back Dion Lewis for the season with a torn ACL. But one of the Patriots' strengths has been to get production out of players that you least expected. With this week's matchup against the New York Giants, who are in first place in the NFC East, the Patriots could have their hands full, but on paper at least, it's a game they should win.